everyone, this is Christina of Movie Musings, and today I'll be reviewing the fascinating and hilarious Hangover 2, released to American audiences Memorial Day weekend 2011. A synopsis reads, right after the bachelor party in Las Vegas, Phil, Stu, Alan, and Doug jet to Thailand, or should I say Thailand, for Stu's wedding. Stu's plan for a subdued pre-wedding brunch, however, goes seriously awry. Once again, it's directed by Todd Phillips, and it has the same cast and then some. It's the kind of movie that you go in there with certain expectations. You expect to laugh or even be grossed out, or both at the same time, and this film delivers on that. What you see in the trailer is what you get, and more, obviously. What I did like, on a side note, is that in the trailer they have Kanye West playing a song, and I think they had like 2 songs of his in the whole movie. So I'm starting to wonder if there's like a special deal between Bradley Cooper and Kanye West songs, and this other dude from, I think from Russia, he was also in Limitless, just like in the trailer. He played a Russian thug, and Kanye West was in there, and Bradley Cooper, and same thing all over again. And once again, he's a Russian thug, and it's like, yo, this guy's getting typecast as a Russian thug. I just thought that was funny. I noticed that. But yeah, anyway, so it's Stu's finally found love, and he really wanted to subdue it. He was taking every precaution possible to avoid getting roofied. His idea of a bachelor brunch was a breakfast at IHOP without Alan, but somehow that's not what happened. And Stu, Bradley Cooper's character, Phil, I always seem to forget his name. He marches off in a huff once he realizes what Stu's plan was all along. But you know what? It's really hard to take someone in a huff seriously when you've got a baby bag and a baby on your forearm. You know, you've got to be careful. You got to watch out, and you also got to use like, come on, baby, as you're marching out and trying to make a stand to your friend, like that he's being such a pussy. And it's like, I think that's what made it even more funny. It's the comedic value. They've grown up. But at the same time, the whole wolf pack idea, it hasn't. And it's really Alan who like brings it to life, the whole wolf pack thing again. But it's adorable because you get a little more of an insight into Alan's mind, and you see how childish he is. And it's like, on the one hand it's innocent, but on the other hand it's really perverse, the things that go on in his head. It's actually really funny. The stakes are higher now because not only is someone missing, it's presumed that he might be injured and or dead. And his family, he's the bride's little brother, and there's kind of like a little bit of a socio-economic tone to the movie, because a lot of people keep mentioning throughout the film, if we haven't found it by now, Bangkok has them. And but it's meant to be a light film, so it doesn't really divulge into the nitty-gritty of Bangkok, the city of squalor. Speaking of that, the funniest characters that stood out were Mr. Chang, Alan, and Stu. Yeah, and Stu because he has his high-pitched voice. Ed Helms, played by Ed Helms, he shrieks a lot throughout the movie, but it's for comedic value, and it works. Mr. Chang, he didn't change one bit. Luckily, they gave him a big role this time, which I really liked, because that guy is on some serious trip, and it's just hilarious. Once again, you see him in all his tucked-in glory. And Alan, like I said, it's like something is really off with this guy. Don't mind that little scratching sound. That's my puppy overexcited because, I don't know, I gave him a couple of treats right now. Maybe that's why. But, yeah, on a side note, this movie, it does the whole, if you have a formula and it succeeds, use it again until you can't use it anymore. And that's exactly what happens now. You see a lot of the same things, even the same lines that happen, they happen again. Like, even the same scenarios, like Stu is degraded by someone that he has a lot of respect for, so he has to stand up to that person in the end. If you recall, in the first one, it was his dearly beloved but truly awful person, Melissa. And in this one, it's someone else that he can't really say anything, but in the end he does, and he also acknowledges he has a weak spot for prostitutes of all sorts. I'll let you figure that one out for yourselves. But anyway, I give this movie an A-. Yeah, it was truly a great film. And on another side note, if you have any other films that you're not sure you want to invest the time in, you can send a request to myself or Sarajo at christinasarajo@gmail.com, or even at our YouTube channel, Movie Musings, and one of us would be more than happy to review this film for you in a timely fashion. Thanks so much for checking us out. Bye!